Hello and welcome to Talladega Motor Speedway, home to round number 9 and of the Coconut Cup Series and the Jeff Ozzie 500 live on Fox. Daniel Day becomes the 9th different pole sitter of the young season in the number 1 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet alongside Neri Shelley, who comes into the race looking for career win number 1. Don't have to go far to find last week's winner, Brad Johnson, as he will start inside row number 2 and John Azalea outside of him. Jerry Shelley and Charles Sanford row 3, both of those drivers looking for their first win of the season. Jerry Shelley looking to break a 37 race winless streak. As the command being ready to be given.
Drivers, start your engine.
Let's see, we got Sky Commons and Matt Benassi in row number 4. Danny Everett still looking for win number 1 as well inside row number 5, and Pichu London alongside of him. As I will look, make sure everyone's getting going. So far, so good. Let's get you a little bit closer to the green flag as field comes through final set of corners here. Onto the front straightaway. Pace car is pulling off. Field under control of the Bass Pro Shop Chevy for DEI. See the Hot Wheels sport on our Hot Wheels sponsoring the 99 this week. New sponsor for them. Sam Young trying to go 2 for 2 at the plate races this season. He's starting inside row 6 as the green flag is out. We're underway. Jerry Shelley quick to make it 3 wide. Jackson's able to get to the bottom there. Now we saw they were able to go 2 laps before they made it 4 wide and wrecked in the nationwide race. Let's hope that they can make it longer in this one. As here comes Jerry Shelley. He knows this is as good a time as he's ever had to win a race, especially this season so far. Oh, they're already 4 wide. Got some rookies in there. Warren Cherry's in the middle of it. Oh, and they're already wrecking. John Azalea flips wildly. Wayne James is in it. Derek Benassi's up and over. Well, that didn't take long. Alex Jones on his roof. Bob Johansson. Kyle Thomas is done. Oh, the race sponsor. Jeff Ozzie's got smoke. Wayne James. Charles Sanford. Matt Dixon. Kyle Austin. Jeffrey Buckeye. Looks like he'll be involved. I'm sorry, I said Brad Johnson was last week's winner. Actually, he's the Darlington winner. Matt Dixon, last week's winner, involved in the wreck. Sky Commons leads to caution. John Azalea and Kyle Thomas, as well as Alex Jones, already out. We'll take you back to see what happened. We know where it started. We know exactly what, but I actually want to see how many people are involved. Probably already the big one here on lap number 1. And we're back. Here's where I stop again. We're going to go extra slow-mo pretty much off this corner because I want to see how many people were involved in this, the first caution of the day. See 4 wide back there as well. So you got 4. There's 5 already. 6. Wayne James nowhere to go. 7. Buckeyes 8. Bud we can count as 9. Look at Azalea just instantly go up and on his roof. How about Drew Austin working his way through it? Gene Sanford as well. Derek Benassi gets involved. There's Johansson. I think that's about 12. Jeff Ozzie Jr. so got damaged, 13. There's Dixon. Kyle Austin. Didn't see him involved. That's like 15. Look at Benassi just on his roof. Let's take some onboards of the wreck. We'll see who we have as onboards though this week. On board, Drew Austin. See the wreck happen in front of him. He's running behind Gene and does a great job of making it through it. Oh, we didn't see this part. Does a little bit of lawn mowing here and comes up. Does not improve his position, so he will be just fine. We'll bring see who our next onboard is. Inside car number 80. Got Harrison Buckeye right in front of him. Just up and over. There's a real long slide on his roof. Comes to rest, and we'll see another onboard, and then after that we'll take it back to the green flag. Onboard Henry Sanford in the 30. Gets into the wall a little bit. So I was able to make it through, and we'll take it back to the green flag here from Talladega. And I'm back getting ready to get back to racing here. 32 cars will be on the racetrack to take the green flag, all of them on the lead lap, and they are as follows. Sky Commons, Sam Young, the Daytona 500 winner, William Duncan, Danny Everett, Tom Gerard, Jerry Shelley, Brad Johnson, Mary Shelley, Daniel Day, Charles Jackson, Cassandra Renzi, Jack Smith, Amy Shelley, Gene Sanford, Drew Austin, Harrison Buckeye, Devin Whitson, Adam Derrickson, Henry Sanford, Brendan Patterson, Elijah Workman trying to become the first person to complete the clean sweep. Trevor Meacham, Dylan Young, John McNamara, Kyle Sosnowski, Jake Rogers, Jeffrey Buckeye, Chris Washer, Derek Benassi, Kyle Austin, Peachy London, and Jacob Budd. So those out of the race are as follows. Warren Cherry, Matt Dixon, Charles Sanford, Wayne James. Man, that 15 car has had absolutely no luck this season. Jeff Ozzie Jr., Matt Benassi, Bob Johansson, John Azela, Alex Jones, and Kyle Thomas. Remember, we're looking for our 5th consecutive first-time winner, and the top running of those that have yet to win in the Coke Vanilla Cup Series. Danny Everett in 4th, Tom Gerard is yet to win in 5th, Mary Shelley in 8th, and Charles Jackson in 10th. All veterans who have yet to record their first career win. Sky Commons recorded his first career win earlier this season. He's trying to get win number 2. Sam Young's trying to go 2 for 2 on the plate races. He won the 500, but has not won since. Back to racing. Sam peaked high. Now he's going to go to the low side. As we'll try and figure out probably who's going to be the slower lap traffic. And we'll be able to figure that one out coming off of turn number 2, most likely. Or actually after about a lap. We'll see where they are. Sam Young able to grab the race lead, though. Here comes William Duncan. Danny Everett was not able to get in behind William, and so Jerry Shelley fills up the hole. Remember, we only had that one caution flag in the truck or in the nationwide race. And it was that big one that happened on lap 2. Ooh, Daniel Day close to the yellow line. They're going to be about 4 wide coming down the front straightaway. Almost no room for Daniel Day there. Someone's going to have to give. 4 wide, 2 rows deep. Okay, they sell it down to 3, but Renzi's going to look to the middle now and make it 4 wide again. No, she's not. She's going to find a hole and get to the bottom. Daniel Day somehow worked his way up into 2nd through all that. Here comes Gene Sanford and Drew Austin. Gene has not won since the Indy 500 back there in Season 1. Oh, now we're 4 wide once again. We have Gerard, Renzi, Derrickson, and Smith rubbing a little bit. Derrickson underneath the yellow line, as well as Workman, and I believe McNamara as well. They're 4 wide, and they're not even using the bottom lane. Oh, there they go! Gerard mid-pack! As they cross the line. Daniel Day's involved, and he comes down the track into Jack Smith. Oh man, Daniel's got to be hating this track at this point because remember he had that horrific wreck back here last season. Somehow through all this, Drew Austin, Sam Young, and Elijah Workman are your top three. Harrison Buckeye is in fourth right now. Jerry Shelley and Adam Derrickson is in seventh. Johnson, then you have McNamara, and I think Whitson on back is actually taking the caution flag. Or I think even these guys did a little bit. But racing back to the flag, Sam Young will lead. Oh, Renzie's got damage. She's not been having a good fill-in for the 01. I'm sure she would just like to finish a race. So it started with Gerard, and we'll take you back to see what happened. I couldn't quite tell. I knew they were 4 wide, and I saw Gerard get turned, but I'm not quite sure what happened. And we're back. Here's where it starts. Watch McNamara on the bottom there. Squeezes it up. Nowhere for Renzi to go, and Gerard is an innocent victim here. Brad Johnson not able to get by. And Daniel Day gets nearly turned up there. Saves it. Or no, he does not. Gerard does a great job. And then, okay, so these guys were 3 wide coming to the line. I'm not sure if the caution will fly before or after they get to the line. No, the caution had not flown yet. When did the caution fly? Like, what car? Boy, officials gave this guy a lot of leeway. Okay, and that's where the caution flag comes out. Took him a while, but Daniel gets into the 33, bounces off the 0. Looks like he almost has it saved there. Oh, and then Renzi makes contact. That's where she'll get her damage. At least he didn't hit the wall as hard as he did the last time. Well, that one looks to be a non-safer barrier wall as well. Ouch. Smith comes in head on. Duncan a great miss. And so Smith's day is done. Day's day is done. I don't know who else retired, but we'll take you back to the green flag here from Talladega, the land built upon the Indian burial ground. And we are back. Daniel Day, Cassandra Renzi, and Jack Smith retired underneath the caution. Gerard made some pit stops, but he will stay on the lead lap. Sam Young is your leader. Elijah Workman, Drew Austin, Harrison Buckeye, and Jerry Shelley, the top 5. All Chevrolets. Top 6 for all Chevrolets as Derrickson is in 6th. Johnson, the first top running Dodge, in 7th. And John McNamara, the top running Ford, is in 8th. Devin Whitson and Dylan Young round out the top 10. Kyle Sosnowski, Amy Shelley, Gene Sanford, William Duncan, Jake Rogers, Mary Shelley, Henry Sanford, Sky Commons, Danny Everett, and Trevor Meacham in the top 20. Charles Jackson, Brendan Patterson, that is Jeffrey Buckeye. Actually, I believe we were hearing he made pit stops, and there is indeed Henry Buckeye behind the wheel. Jacob Budd, Derek Benassi, Pichu London, Chris Washer, Kyle Lawson, and Tom Gerard. That is the top 29, and those that are on the racetrack now. Yeah, actually, top 29. Okay, cool. And we look through the running order. Elijah Workman, Harrison Buckeye, not Jerry Shelley. John McNamara, Devin Whitson, and Dylan Young, those in the top 10 without a win. All of them rookies, though, so no surprise, I guess. As the green flag is back out, Derrickson makes an early move. See him go to the high side. Shelley now goes to the inside of Buckeye. McNamara looks low of Johnson. Low line is there for Derrickson should he choose to go for it. And he will as these guys get up to speed. It will take him about a lap. Workman on the back bumper. Here he comes to the inside of Sam Young. He's got his teammate right behind him. And now they're going to be 3 wide coming down the back straightaway. Who does Jerry Shelley go with? He goes to the middle, helps Workman get to the race lead. 3 wide about mid-pack back there. The 2 Roush Fords running 5th and 6th right now, and McNamara and Young. Sam Young on the high side with absolutely no help, and now he's got Gene Sanford. Doesn't help him much, but at least it's something. Jake Rogers now making an appearance in the top 10. He's still looking for his first win of the year, but he is the points leader coming in. And of course, the points leader will go and get the points leader is locked into the chase no matter whether or not they do have a win. It's a 10-point lead over William Duncan coming in. And there's William right in behind Jake Rogers. As we're watching these guys, Dylan Young moves in front of his brother, so now you have Dylan and Sam on the inside line. Here comes Drew Austin. McNamara looks low as well. Drew Austin almost tried to shut the door on McNamara. Not able to do it, and now at the line, Workman leads. William Duncan's underneath Jake Rogers for this, what will be the 3rd spot. So now Duncan would actually be the points leader if the race were to end right now. And Duncan's like, well, I want the 5 bonus points, which makes it easier. But will he get them as here comes Mary Shelley. Sam Young, Sky Commons, Brendan Patterson on the inside line, as well as Devin Whitson. Here comes Sam Young. Sky Commons goes even lower. It's going to be 4 wide for like 4th at the line. And speaking of which, at the line, Sam Young, I believe, led the lap. But was it ever so close? 1/100th of a second over Sky Commons. And those off the pace, Kyle Austin, Chris Washer, Peachy London, Derek Benassi, Henry Buckeye, Jacob Budd, Tom Gerard. Harrison Buckeye is losing the pack as well. But he's hanging on. Right now is a 21-car lead pack. Sky Commons not in need of a win, but he definitely needs to try and get into the top 30 in points. Comes into the race 39th in the points. Elijah Workman comes into the race 38th in points, if you're wondering, since we've been talking about him going for the clean sweep and everything, or since I've been talking about it. These guys are pretty much just glad probably not to be in this. This is what you would call a mess. Workman's right in the middle of it. Drew Austin's right there. Gene Stanford close to the yellow line. 4 wide. Careful, guys. Careful. Still 4 wide. And they'll get out of it. Mary Shelley being the smart one of them. To kind of let that one go and live to fight another day. as Whitson's been right on the back bumper of Sky Commons. Kind of a two-car tango a little bit, if you want to say that. Whitson not exactly on the back bumper of Sky Commons, but whoa! That was the 80. The 80 is slow. No caution. The 80 is still moving. Now he's been sent to pit road. No caution, so he will remain under green flag conditions. Gene Stanford now moves into second. Remember, she's already in the All-Star race because of that win at Indy. But she wants a win, that way she can be considered for chase contention. Oh no, I just thought of something. The fact that Matt Dixon's out, he came into the race 30th in points exactly, so he'll probably fall out of the top 30 now. He's been on such a good streak coming in. Now Jean goes to the race lead, or at least tries for it, at the line. She did not. Let's see if Buckeye's had any luck getting into this pack. No, and now he's even off the pace by about 11 miles an hour. So Buckeye all by his lonesome. These guys can see lap traffic. It's Kyle Austin and Chris Washer. As the pack forms up once again. Amy Shelley and Brad Johnson at the tail end of it. Oh, a lot of people came close to the line that time. And here comes Danny Everett. At the line, I believe Sanford leads the lap. Yeah, but wasn't by much. 4 wide. Oh, there they go. Workman's in it. Jake Rogers, Jerry Shelley, Dylan Young, Drew Austin, and Charles Jackson. And that is the caution flag that this guy needed. Sounds like they're still wrecking. Oh my gosh! William Duncan, Adam Derrickson, and Sky Commons. And these guys are going to stay on the lead lap now. And good timing for that, as Sam Young will now come to the caution flag to lead. Oh, careful! Did either of those guys fall a lap down? No. By the narrowest of margins, they will stay on the lead lap. Wow. Whitson was running good up towards the front. Jake Rogers. On the bright side for him, I guess, he and William Duncan collected in the same wreck. Drew Austin, Amy Shelley, where's she at? She comes into the race 4th in points. 8th. Ooh. But she needs to pick up 80 points. And we're back. Like I said, it was convenient because we were actually getting ready to run up against our time limit that they give us per little session here. Oh my gosh, look at this. It was 5 wide. And 4 wide doesn't work. Johnson pushes up into Young. Jackson and Drew Austin making contact. Oh, Shelley just innocent there. Whitson and McNamara are able to drive away. They kind of got away with one. And then what happened between these guys? Let's see, 3 wide. Derrickson gives Duncan absolutely no room. And so Duncan kind of just pushes up against him, and Derrickson's pushing him against. They're just pushing up against each other, and oh my gosh. As he takes out the camera almost. Adam Derrickson up and into the catch fence. Sky Commons saying, like, what did I do? And Duncan just comes around. So McNamara, innocent bystander. Sky Commons, innocent bystanders. And we'll take you back to the green flag. Less than 10 laps to go here from Talladega. Will we get a surprise winner? Yes or no? You'll just have to wait and find out. And we are back. It'll be a restart with 4 laps to go. Here is your running order. Sam Young, Trevor Meacham, Mary Shelley looking for career win number 1. Brendan Patterson. It's been almost 40 races now since he has last won. Everett looking for career win number 1. Sanford, like I said, has not won since Indy. Brad Johnson would love a second win of his career. Amy Shelley looking for win number 2 on the season. Career win number 3. Kyle Sosnowski has not won since Pocono, and I don't even remember which Pocono it was. Henry Sanford has not won since Rockingham last season. McNamara looking for win number 1. Buckeye, Drew Austin, Sky Commons, Tom Gerard, Jacob Budd, Elijah Workman, Dylan Young, Henry Buckeye, Pichu London, Kyle Austin, Chris Washer, and Jerry Shelley just trying to salvage some points now as they have damaged cars and will not probably contend for the win. Out of the race after the last incident, or incidents, actually, Jake Rogers, Charles Jackson, Adam Derrickson, William Duncan, and Devin Whitson, with Derek Bonassi retiring underneath the green flag run with a camshaft. Here we go. Get the guns ready. We're ready for a shootout here at Talladega. Young, Meacham, Shelley, Patterson, and Everett. Is something going wrong with Sam Young, or was that just strategy? Back to racing. We'll figure out right now. Meacham to the outside of Sam Young. As that appears to have been a nice little bit of strategy, Sam Young giving the outside to Trevor Meacham for him to take. Here comes Mary Shelley. Patterson now looking even lower. Patterson doesn't have help on the inside line though. Or will that inside line give him all the momentum he needs? 3 wide into turn number 3. If a caution comes out at any point, the race will end under caution. Gerard's moving under Buckeye. Apparently Buckeye actually has an issue other than just what we thought was just losing the pack. Shelley and Sosnowski now going to the inside of Patterson. 3 wide at the line. That lap was led by Amy Shelley. Sanford now takes it to the inside. 4 wide off of turn number 2. Nearly some contact between Sanford and Everett. The field settles it out. Sanford now leads his teammate Trevor Meacham. It's 2 Sanfords up here in the top 3. Sanford looks slow at Meacham. The 2 RCR cars, though, bunched right to the back bumper. Henry Sanford leads with 2 laps to go. Tom Gerard's up in the mix. I didn't expect that one. Now it's Sanford's 1-2. Gene looks low. We had a sibling 1-2 earlier this season. It was at Darlington. Gerard's into 3rd. I cannot believe it. Tom Gerard is running 3rd. Sam Young inside of him. Sanford gives Gerard the high side as Shelley takes the inside and goes into 2nd now. White flag is out. 1 lap to go from Talladega. Shelley's there. Shelley to the inside, Sanford. Does Patterson have anything for Mary Shelley now as they go down the back straightaway? He's looking. Oh, he is so looking. He is there. And Amy Shelley's even lower. But remember, unlike at Daytona where the start finish line is in the tri-oval, this one's 100 feet past that. As here comes Kyle Sosnowski. It's going to be a close finish. 4 wide at the stripe. I have no clue. I have no clue who won that. It's like caution is out. They wrecked after the finish. Trevor Meacham got it. They're saying Trevor Meacham. How close was that? 5/100ths. That's not even hundredths. That's thousandths of a second. Trevor Meacham. I cannot believe what I just saw. Oh my gosh. They wrecked after the finish. Oh my gosh. They were 4 wide at the stripe. Look at that. You can't tell it from there. That's what the spectator cam looks like. Oh my gosh, Mary, and look at how close Amy Shelley comes. Top 3 class like that. Mary Shelley. Henry Sanford barely beats out Brennan Patterson. Oh, close between Johnson and Young, and that's why they're going to make contact here. Wow. They wreck after the finish, too. I'm pretty sure that is the closest finish in Coke Vanilla Cup Series history, though. I may be wrong, but I do not remember a finish as close as that. Gerard and Buckeye were up in the mix of this as well. But I cannot believe it. Trevor Meacham, a 2-time Coke Vanilla Cup Series winner, and the first repeat winner of season number 2. Let's take a look at the standings here today. Meacham, Sosnowski, and Shelley separate by less than 100th of a second. Mary Shelley, Henry Sanford, the top 5. Patterson, Gene Sanford, Brad Johnson, Sam Young, and Danny Everett, the top 10. Tom Gerard, Harrison Buckeye, Drew Austin, Jacob Budd, Henry Buckeye ended up finishing the race. McNamara, Elijah Workman, Peachy London, Chris Washer, Kyle Austin, Jerry Shelley, Dylan Young, Sky Commons, the top 23, and those finishing the race. Everyone below had issues today. I cannot believe the finish to this one. That was awesome. We'll see you next week. It's California for the Nationwide and Cup. I do not remember where truck is going. But we'll see you guys there. And after this, here will be the victory celebration and the point standings after the round of Talladega. I'm Gordon Fantino, and this has definitely been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. Congrats to Trevor Meacham, and see you guys next time. Trevor Meacham, for the second time this season, getting to do a victory celebration, and here he goes. The singular wireless Toyota, victorious in what is the closest finish in Coke Vanilla Cup Series history. And maybe one of the best finishes in NR 2003 history. Because how many of them do you have a four wide finish? Pulling into victory lane is Trevor Meacham, and we'll see you guys next week from Auto Club Speedway. Trucks, I looked at it, they're going to Zen Jiltis. Should be interesting. See you at the races.